should be a crime and it should be punishable. Like that should not be happening.
No.
That shouldn't be accepted as something that's okay.
Right.
You know, I mean, I'm all for people having consensual sex. Like, I'm big on that. Like, do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, when you're now, you know, drugging people and putting them in positions, you're recording it and you know, holding that over them in some way, that's foul.
And it's not enough to be like, oh, you went to a Diddy party, you know what to expect. No, it's a party. I'm coming to party. I'm not coming to get drugged and screwed and wake up and feel sore. It's not why I decided to come here tonight.
Exactly.
What is all this talk about baby oil? And there you go. The record amount found. Record amount found.
Do you feel like at some point in the night, like every guest just gets oiled up and whatever happens, happens? Is that the move?
I guess so. I've never been a baby oil person in the business.
No, not since I was a baby myself.
So, you know, it takes a minute for it to even connect in my mind. I mean, I know, I know people use lube for whatever that's worth. Yeah. I wonder, was he using the baby oil like in place of lube? I mean,
I would imagine, but with that much, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe you just kind of.
And then I know you watch pornos. This show is off to a hot start.
You watch those?
And they wipe the girls down with baby oil like for a shinier.
Look, yeah. I guess if he's filming all the action, it's probably a connected activity. Yeah. Got to make sure you're good on camera, buddy. Let's apply some generous baby oil.
Yeah, because a lot of people have this confused. Maybe all along Diddy is the background guy. He's like an on set guy. He's making sure everyone is comfortable, has everything they need, making sure the bodies look good on camera. You know, he might not be an action guy every day.
You try to convince Meek Mill's booty hole he's not an action guy. Let me know how that turns out. May beg to differ.
They're gonna go through some loopholes for these actors and rappers and entertainers to not be named that is in these videos and pictures.
For sure.
You know, because they say there's a ton of tape.
I think that was the whole move. Like
from what on the legal side?
No, from Diddy's side. It's to record as much of this as possible so that people can't, put it away. Like,
you think that's a piece of it?
Hell yeah. That's what he's getting. Like, I mean, I think that's largely what he's getting in trouble for. Is okay, so you're transporting sex workers across state lines. So that kind of gets you like a little bit into the RICO realm. You have drugs involved in these events as well. And then, I mean, that, like, at the end of the day, if everybody's just willingly having sex, there's no crime. None at all. But if you're sitting here and you're now changing the nature of the sex, where you're maybe drugging or, over serving people and putting them in compromising positions, and even if it's consensual, but you're recording it without permission, and then letting that person know and kind of manipulating them because you have this, like, that's where you get into some legality issues.
That's a big thing, man. Drugging women and not, with them not knowing.
Yeah.
I remember when Rick Ross slipped that in one of his rap lyrics, and he got a little flack for it, but it's not as much as he's like slipped a Molly in her champagne and she didn't even know it. And it's like, no, that's
kind of flew under the radar.
Like, just flew, but you're not supposed to do that.
Right,
but
exactly.
And then you go through all the college stuff with, and then you're slipping a Mickey. Like, that's a prominent thing in the world. And it's like,
and it should be a crime and it should be punishable. Like, that should not be happening.
No.
That shouldn't be accepted as something that's okay.
Right.
I mean, I'm all for people having consensual sex. Like, I'm big on that. Like, do whatever you want to do. Yeah. But, like, when you're now, drugging people and putting them in positions, you're recording it and holding that over them in some way, that's foul.
And it's not enough to be like, oh, you went to a Diddy party, you know what to expect. No, it's a party. I'm coming to party. Not coming to get drugged and screwed and wake up and feel sore. That's not why I decided to come here tonight.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's the fine line. And I mean, if you've noticed, so many celebrities that there is like photographic evidence of they were around Diddy or associated with him. Like, I'm talking more on the celebrity of celebrities. They're all getting on podcast and basically saying, oh yeah, I went to Diddy party, but I left early. I left early.
Yeah, I've been seeing that.
The amount of people that have left early, is stunning.
Yeah.
The math probably doesn't add up as far as that goes.
We'll see if those videos and pictures leak, my guy.
Yeah, something tells me they're not really gonna.
I don't think so.
Because they would have leaked already.
Yeah.
What's preventing them from leaking?
Yeah.
I mean, there's too much potential money in it.
I'll tell you what, if TMZ can't get their hands on it,
I mean, like, okay, with Kobe's helicopter crash, there was like photos from the scene that were, horrible, dead people, and some of the like first responders, like, sold those photographs. They got sued and they got a judgment against them, but that's the mentality. If people have something that's grotesque or perverse or marketable, like both, all three, they're gonna find a way to get it out. The fact that, he's been raided and he's been whatever, I don't think they're getting out for whatever reason. Somebody's preventing them from getting out.
Jay-Z.
It is funny how he's kind of like the arch of all evil.
Of all evils. Yeah.
Like, it
no matter
feels
what
like
lane
that. Like,
it is.
it's like he's next or whatever. And, it's just he's being like lumped into this.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Because I guess he's kind of become like, I don't know, in some way, would you kind of like, does he kind of fit the profile of like the godfather of hip hop in some way?
Yeah,
like,
especially like now for this era.
At this point in time, he's kind of like, matured up, and he's obviously has the money, he kind of has the cachet and prestige, and kind of carries himself that way. I like old Jay-Z, man.
Yeah.
I want to go back to Big Pimpin' and that sort of time.
Yeah.
To me, he hasn't made a relevant song since, 2005. I don't know.
What's going on, man?
Let's get straight to it. Let's get straight to it, man.
Yeah, this is our guest, DJ Matty Ice. What's going on, man?
With it, man?
We was just doing a little pre-show talk here about Diddy and stuff like that, man. Yeah, for sure. But yes, you are on the bench podcast with Bubba and Pink, home of sports, music, and mayhem.
Come on, man.
We're available on all podcast streaming platforms, including here on YouTube. Please like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. What's going on, DJ Matty?
Man, another day, man. Just
Yeah.
straight to it.
What you was on I-4?
John Young.
John Young.
I just left the gym, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Got to get that gym in, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all for having me, too.
For sure. I'm going to preview the show for today. Of course, we got a lot of dope stuff to talk about today. We're going to circle back to the Diddy situation, get DJ Matty Ice and get some comments. All right. UCF Colorado, Deion Sanders is in town on the east side. Orlando is going to be lit this weekend. We'll talk about that game and the stuff surrounding it. You have Dolph. He's the trial for Dolph's murder is going on. You got a lot of different things going on there. Then we got NFL. We're going to talk about some of these NFL quarterbacks. Trevor Lawrence is one of them. So we're going to get talking about a lot of that stuff as well, man. First, I wanted to take a turn real quick. I have no idea where it's gonna go,
but I was gonna ask left or right, but I guess you don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a turn before I get into the stuff.